How's your fitness to start with? You right to go?
At this stage, I'm fine. Yeah, I just did a bit of running with the physio. Had a bit of a hit in the nets, and I'm feeling really good. I've felt pretty good for the last few days, to be honest, and I've had to do a fair bit of rehab and a little bit of conditioning at home over the last couple of days to be here. But I feel now I'm here. Like I say, I've just done what I've had to do with the physio, and I feel good.
It's going to be strange not having Ricky out there beside you tomorrow.
It certainly is. I made that pretty clear in my column today. He's certainly going to be missed. I've been great friends with Punt for a long time, and that certainly won't change. But I've also played a lot of one-day cricket with him, and it's going to feel really weird, I guess, looking around the field and not seeing him there.
Do you support the decision, Michael, as a selector? You had an involvement in that?
Yeah, look, I'm 100% part of the selection panel. That's part now of the captain's job, I guess. And we've made this decision as a panel. We made this decision, and like I say, it is tough not having the great Ricky Ponting, out there this game playing one-day cricket for us. But that's the decision we've made. Obviously, 2015 is something, the World Cup, that we've spoken about as a panel. I'm 100% a part of that, no doubt.
Has it done anything to the team morale at all?
Well, we haven't spoken about it, to be honest, as of yet. Everybody flew in separately. Guys from all different states flew in separately yesterday. We have a team meeting today, so we'll wait and see. But a lot of the guys will stay in consistent communication with Punter. He's still a huge part of our test team. He's friends with a lot of the guys, so I guess it's like when any player's left out of the team, you certainly miss them, but I guess extra special because of how big a part Ricky Ponting has played in Australian cricket over a long period of time.
He said he wouldn't think he'd be back in the one-day team anymore. Would you agree with that? Could he come back? Would you ignore if you got so many runs?
Well, I think the one thing is the door's never closed, I guess, on anybody. Who knows what can happen in this very weird and tough game that we play, but there's no doubt that Ricky not being in the team has shown that we are looking towards a 2015 World Cup and giving some young guys an opportunity.
Well, leaving aside on the field, what will you miss off the field with Ricky not being in the rooms in the group, and other guys have to step up into that sort of role? Yeah,
and I think we've been doing that throughout the summer, to be honest. I think a lot of the senior players have played a big part in helping the young guys come in, and that was one of Punter's greatest strengths, that when a new guy came into the team, he was there to help guide him and give him advice if required. And I think throughout the summer, a lot of the senior players have been doing that. So, the expectation won't change there. I think that's part of being a senior player in any sport. You need to help the youngsters feel welcome, feel comfortable, and get them to a position they feel 100% ready and confident once they take the field. So, look, I'll miss his guidance out on the field, his guidance off the field, his friendship, his experience around the group, his knowledge of this game. They're things that no matter how much talent you have as a young player, the experience and the knowledge of the game, you need to learn. And he's played so much cricket that he's got so much knowledge. He can help, he can still help the captain, let alone the young kids in the team.
Because you are close friends with him, will it affect your friendship moving forward, seeing you a part of that decision to dump him from the team?
From my side, definitely not. And I've spoken to Punter, and we made it very clear. Ricky was captain of the team for a long time, and although he wasn't a selector, he still played a big part in selecting the 11 players that took the field. I remember getting dropped after the Test match in West Indies, and Punter was the one that came and told me that I hadn't been selected. So he knows it's certainly not personal. I think I'm very confident our friendship is a lot stronger than that. And like I say, being a selector now is part of the job as the captain.
Were you the one that told Ricky that he was dropped?
No, John Inverarity was the one, the chairman of selectors, spoke to Ricky, but I've certainly spoke to Punter.
Do you think there's any room for a farewell game in international cricket now? Should he have had one more game down here in front of his home crowd?
Look, he's going to play a lot more Test cricket, I hope. So there's going to be plenty of time for Ricky to play, international cricket for Australia. Look, at the end of the day, the selectors, we made the decision. Now was the right time, and we'll stick with that.
Is Shane Watson a certainty fitness-wise to play?
He's not a certainty, no, because I haven't picked the 11 players yet. I need to speak to, obviously after training today, look at the wicket, speak to the coach, and obviously Rod Marsh is the selector on duty, and we'll work out what we think the best 11 is. If Watto's 100% fit, I think he's really hard to leave out of any team, that's for sure. He's vice-captain of the team, and I can't wait to have him back in the 11. It's great to see him back in the squad. But we need to make that decision after we train today, I guess.